overall point of this story is where the maniacal jester meets corporate professional. This is the guy that responds to emails. But this is also the jester in the courts in all the sci-fi fantasy movies is the only guy that could tell the king off to his face and live, because with double entendres, he doesn't understand, shit goes over his head, and he's laughing, but the king doesn't know that he's laughing at himself because he doesn't get the joke. So I like to explore the cross-section of those two characters, because I worked in corporate America in this time period I'm referencing at least. I graduated in 2003. I took some time off and I was a bartender. That's a whole nother story. That could be its own episode. But I went back to corporate America as a programmer at this like small to not even medium-sized company that doesn't exist anymore, that's been bought over 3 times. Not making that shit up. And as a programmer, they just lumped me into the same hoarding area as this is the sound of my dog's squeaky toy. I didn't make any strange noises. He wants to play now that he hears me talking out loud. Now I got distracted ravioli. So it was a room that was probably meant to be a closet for like big storage of equipment in the office, because downstairs was sales and upstairs was print production. So these big giant machines, laser, jet, whatever, that prints vinyl, poster boards, and foam core and gator board. They made the light cases, display cases at Macy's, and we had in-house graphic designers and editors that would, retouch photos for a lot of perfume ads, because one of the bigger clients was Elizabeth Arden. But none of that has to do with my job as the programmer. Like, I make the internet applications work, submit your. They had PO orders, purchase request, sale request, generate a quote, all these things that they were doing in Excel and messing up and then misquoting to clients and undercharging and then not recovering the money. So it's not good business. So I was there to fix that. So I replaced most of that with the click of the button, because in my mind, the reason why all of us are so overworked is because they're giving us too much to do. So if I lighten their load a bit, everybody wins. But that's another story. But that's a bigger story. But the side story I intended to start with, and you see how the storytelling is going to get very complicated because my mind wanders. But that's what this is, just my brainstorming. But it's a pretty good structure so far. I just get thrown off track a little bit. I got to make a personality in this storyline that is. I was a database administrator. I was a project manager. So all my job titles could be, but essentially that was, to sum up, all my job titles would be jack of all trades. Because I know a lot of things, maybe B plus, B minus of everything, just enough to know when I'm being scammed. Like, I don't know all the details, but I know generally how it works. So nothing to brag about individually, but the sum of them all together is better than getting an A in one specialized field and then knowing absolutely nothing about anything else. And that's not even the story I was trying to tell you either. The point was, I'm working in this shitty office. It's right about the time of the financial collapse in 2008 that Bush left Obama. Bush the second of his name, all capital letters. So there's this guy named Jeff Ginniger, And he'd always introduce himself, my name is Jeff Vinegar. It's like vinegar with a G. And he was clearly totally coked out of his mind from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Like, bam, 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 run around and terrorizing everybody. Like, we all got work to do and you get in the way. So I sit with the rest of IT. I'm not doing IT. I don't know anything about what they're doing in detail. I know the general requests, the same ones that I submit to them when I have a problem. So he says, oh, can you come help me? And I'm like, I'm not in IT. I just sit here. He's like, oh, come on, man. I got a problem with my computer, this, and that. And I was like, look, that's not my job description. I'm doing something else. And also, I probably can't even help you because I don't do what they do. I don't claim to know what they do. It's a whole nother specialty. So make a cross-reference to being lumped in with a bunch of people just because you're sitting around them. Okay? So he must have sent it from his phone because his computer still wasn't working. He types out an email in all caps. And this is in Microsoft Office days. What was the email application? Outlook. It's still Outlook. I guess some people are using it. They never gave a fucking up. But it sucked back then and it probably still sucks now. But he was using the options to manipulate the font. And he picked all caps, bold, red letters. He CC'd me. He CC'd my direct boss. He CC'd the CEO. He CC'd the CFO. He CC'd every C. And I just respond with like one line, and I'm going to get it wrong right now, but the spirit generally is, I told him to submit his ticket to tech support at thenameofourcompany.com. That's the process. You can select this as high priority and they'll address it in the queue and make that determination for themselves. I can't help you. And even if I could, you still have to send that ticket to support. That's just the way it fucking is. But I didn't say that out loud. I said it very nicely in an email.